largely comes from him, and also like these types of licks, these sort of yeah. This is actually a kind of a jazz chestnut. This do it up here. Right, all that is it's whole steps, but moving down in minor thirds, but across the strings. It's hard to do. Right. But occasionally, that finds its way into my metal playing too. Right, so that comes from this scale. Right, that's called the. You think of it different ways, but I think the most functional way to think of that is half whole diminished. Right, so the diminished scale, a lot of us think of this. Right, that is diminished, that's correct, but it's not a scale, that's actually an arpeggio. Right, and that old chestnut. Right, but that comes from this. Right, which is an 8-note scale. And there's 2 versions. It could also come from this. Yeah, sometimes when I'll sneak in a metal run, and a metal solo, and I'll do that. Because it's interesting. It's like it's a different sound. It's great for fingering. And also you can move it in intervals of 3 frets. By the way, I'm playing very dry now and clean. I think it's important to be able to play dry and clean before you wetten it up with effects. Obviously, when you perform in concert, you want a good sound and a sound that really supports it. But when you're practicing your licks, you should go for a naked sound and just raw. Okay, so that's that scale. So it's diminished. So that came from John Scofield. I mentioned Pat Metheny. Wes Montgomery was another one. That was an initial one. And
how about Tommy Bolin?
Oh yeah, Tommy Bolin was great. Well, Tommy Bolin was a very rare example of somebody who actually did improvisation with very professional improvisers like Billy Cobham, and he did rock with real rockers like Deep Purple. So yeah, he was amazing. I mean, he's it's so sad that he's not around anymore, because I think he was really like one of the original guys that actually could do that and have these foots in that would dare look at improvisational music and hard rock. I had mentioned Wes Montgomery. It took me a while to be able to do a lot of the sort of the faster stuff he did. Like he has a lot of these great little arpeggio figures, like stuff like that.